Now that Hwei is being picked in pro play, how do you see his longer term balance? Well, if Hwei is being picked in pro right now, he's probably fine to just chill, if that makes sense. Hwei is probably a character who should show up in pro some amount, and so it's probably a good thing if he's showing up a little bit, and it probably also means that we should be careful about buffing him. If he's showing up in pro a little bit, it likely means he doesn't need any more buffs. Means people are catching on and making good use out of him. So yeah. What about Smolder, especially this early? Smolder being this popular this early is just you know, something to watch. It probably means we don't need to buff him. But it's okay if a character gets in pro, as long as they're not dominating. Like, Smolder is not in every pro game. So like if he's just adding to the 80 carry roster, like that's a win. That's awesome. The problem with characters showing up in pro play is when they like show up at like 85% of pro games, and then we have to nerf them repeatedly. So if Smolder's in like 40% of pro games, that's like awesome. That's really, really cool. The danger though is that he might go from 40% to 80%, and then it's like, uh-oh, right? So that's the thing to watch out for. Smolder design-wise and gameplay is just fun to play. Great design. Yeah, a lot of people seem to really, really like Smolder. So, oh, mods, just so you know, if somebody comes in here and says to, like, fire my coworkers, you can just permaban them. You don't have to mute them. You don't have to time them out. Like, I say just permaban them. Like, it is... People, like, flaming my coworkers and attacking my coworkers are not welcome at all at this stream. So, like, don't even give them a timeout. Just, they're gone. Get rid of them. Don't need them here. Is Smolder too strong and late? I mean, that's kind of the point, right? Like, he's a stacking dragon, so he's intended to be incredibly strong late, and he's supposed to give up some of his early game to get that, right? Like, you have to stack up. If you're Smolder and you're not stacked, you actually are suffering quite a bit, because as an AD carry, you don't actually have the best attack speed steroids. You're very similar to Caitlyn in that regard, in that Caitlyn kind of just has her range, and then her headshots, and that's about it. Smolder's got his Q, and that's about it. Doesn't have the best attack speed. And so, yeah, it's like he's kind of intended to be kind of like pop off though with his Q as the game progresses. Smolder's comfy. Stacking mechanic is a peaceful objective throughout the game. It can be maddening to have your support take stacks with the support item gold. So I believe that if a Q is in the air when a support takes the kill, I think you still get the stack. I think that's the case. And this also, by the way, is the reason that Smolder doesn't get bonus stacks on cannons. Most stacking characters always get like guaranteed or bonus stacks on cannon minions. One of the reasons Smolder doesn't get that is because your support very often tries to take the cannon, and it felt really, really bad to constantly have your support taking the thing that gave you bonus stacks. So we ended up just making it one stack for everything. But I believe that if you have a Q in the air and your support steals the last hit, I think you still get the stack. I might be wrong about that though. I can't confirm that.